Again, and today I'm actually here with MDH Vamp. He is an awesome artist located here in Greenville, North Carolina. So I do have a few questions for you.
What's up?
Starting off, why did you decide to call yourself MDH Vamp, and does the MD and H stand for anything specifically?
My cousin actually, Ronald Jones, shout out to him. He actually made MDH. It stood for Modern Day Hippies.
Modern Day.
Yeah, and it was like a whole little vibe. But then I like kind of just liked the name or whatever. But I didn't want to stick with that Modern Day Hippie because I thought that was mad cheesy. So like it stands for multi-dimensional humans.
Oh,
and it's kind of like explaining multiple planes of existence and all people. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of
multi-dimensional
human.
Yeah. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Actually, I feel like both works, even if you choose modern day hippie or multi-dimensional humans.
I guess it just depends on how I feel that day.
How you feel today? I feel you. That goes into being multi-dimensional, right? So, what does creating mean to you? What does it mean to create?
I don't really know. It means something different depending on when you ask me. I just do it every day, so I don't really think about it. I feel like I was just like made to do that.
Made to do it. Okay, so what does your creative zone comprehend of, or what goes into your creation? What makes you want to create?
Releasing energy. I feel like it's so much energy and people tend to hold it within themselves so often. So it's just like you got to find a tangible way to express that in a physical form. So whether that be like making a video, making interviews, whether that be rapping, whether that be making a beat, whether that be playing an instrument, whether that be modeling or being an expressionist, you just like got to release it in some way.
Somehow. Yeah. Got you. Okay, now I've seen you perform on multiple occasions. An awesome performer, actually. To you, what goes into exactly? Like you got to have that confidence. Hell yeah. So, what goes into the perfect performance? The perfect performance
is you got to eat something good. You got to have a good diet, and you got to really just be willing to wild out.
Right.
You know. If you're not gonna sweat, then it ain't gonna be popping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're trying to be cool. You're trying to be that rapper, trying to be cool. Nah, you gotta jump up and down, hop on a chair, do a backflip or something.
You gotta be feeling it. You gotta feel that shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because if you don't feel it, they ain't gonna feel it. You gotta like, I don't know. People like my music off of how I react to my own music.
Right.
In front of people.
Because you be in the zone. Like, I get you there. Okay, so I know recently you actually released a new single titled Push a Man. Dope ass visuals behind it. So what went into the concept of
Push a Man is like I wanted to make something where you cuss, right?
I said like 3 cuss words.
I wanted to make some shit where you could just really like wake up in the morning and be like, yo, I gotta get this fucking bag. It's that bag talk. Like you wake up, it's like that hustle talk. Like whatever you doing, whether it be you going to work at the bank, you all on the road, you might have to be out for some days, you might be just on that business talk. That's basically what that was.
Okay, I feel you on that. And then I love how you put the whole scenery together and everything. Like one main topic I always talk about is being creative. You have to, get out, use your ingenuity, and come up with some ideals to get creative, to make your vision come to life. And I think you did an awesome job of, making your vision come to life ultimately.
I appreciate that. Shout out to 303 Collective Media.
Oh,
new brand I just started in Greenville. That video was the first video they ever shot. So, yeah.
Awesome. I'll be sure to tag them, actually. I've checked out their page, I'm following them on IG as well. How do you go about strengthening your performance talents? How do you practice to get better?
It's like, how like people who play sports be watching like film of people, or they be watching like basketball players will watch hours of basketball games. You know what I'm saying? I be watching like Prince performances, Michael Jackson performances, DMX performances, Jay-Z, like everybody who was like hype, who like brought a crowd out, you just gotta like pay attention and see what they did.
Right.
And you just take a little bit from each and every one. Because I mean, like, all that stuff ain't really that original.
Right, exactly.
Everything under the sun is just a remix.
With your own little spin on it, you know? So that actually brings me to my next question. Who inspires you, you know, artist-wise, creatively? Would it be anybody other than what you just mentioned here?
I don't know. I get inspired by everything. It's not hard for me. I don't know. I don't really get inspired by a lot of people. I get inspired by nature. Because I don't feel like nature don't make mistakes. People make mistakes. But like, I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, let the world around you inspire you, of course. If the world around you doesn't inspire you, then I don't know what the hell can inspire you ultimately. So what do you believe separates you from other artists trying to do the same thing that you're trying to do?
Intentions.
Intentions, okay.
Intentions, probably. I feel like a lot of people are trying to do it to be the popular kid. You know, a lot of people grew up and they ain't really have no like recognition. So they kind of use like art in general to just get people to notice them. And you can see the difference between people who are like really love it, because like there's people who really love it and there's people who want to try to fall in love with it because they love what like it brings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like nobody's wrong, nobody's right. You know what I'm saying? But like that's what separates all artists. So if you're doing it and you love it, you're in the category with me, and that's gonna be you're gonna be great.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, exactly.
And that's everybody I'm taking with me.
Right. Do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. That's definitely true. If you're going into it for the money, something I always say, then you're doing it for the wrong
Get that bag though.
Oh yeah,
Don't be broke out here doing it for the art. Don't do that neither.
But it comes with it, the passion and the money together takes you a whole lot further than if you're just going after it for the money. So, yeah. So, where would you like to see yourself within the next couple of years when it comes to your artistic abilities?
That foresight. That's a hard question. You ask that one more time in a different voice.
Okay, sure. Down the road, do you want to see yourself being more successful in your music, or do you have anything planned for the future when it comes to your music?
Yeah, I'm about to just start traveling. Like, I feel like I've been like perfecting the craft. I got everything down. I got 100 beats on the hard drive. Let me know if you need any beats. Anybody, any rappers out there? I got like 50 songs, 2 albums. So it's like I got a bunch of stuff ready already. I got 3 or 4 videos. So it's like now it's like only thing left to do is just hit the road.
Okay, I feel you.
So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm hitting the West Coast.
Hey, that's dope. You got to travel with it. Of course, if you don't have people on you, then you're not going to grow with your fan base or anything that you're doing, right?
Yeah, period.
Are you working on any new music currently?
Yeah, I got 2 projects releasing in April.
In April?
Yeah, 2 EPs.
Hey.
One called Hindsight, one called Foresight.
Okay.
Hindsight, April 1st.
Perfect. Okay. Awesome. So, also, I see that you have this awesome album art down here. You just want to show us off, you know, kind of explain to us why. Why did you decide to go with this concept? Is there a certain reason you decided to go with that background?
All right, so Jay True, he's an artist out here. He goes to ECU. He made this right here. And basically what I told him, I was like, I'm trying to get something that encompasses, like, you looking into the future. You looking into, like, so the whole album with this is foresight. So, like, before I've been doing my creative process, I'll, like, see where I'm at. And I'll be like, am I thinking about the past or the future? If I'm thinking about the past, I'll make a song for the hindsight. I'm thinking about the future, then it's for this project right here. It's kind of like looking past the now.
Perfect.
People get so caught up in the moment that they don't plan for the future.
Exactly. That's true, right there. You just spoke a whole lot of truth. And, Jay True is an awesome artist. I actually interviewed him, so you guys check him out as well. Do you have any advice for creatives, for people who just want to express themselves through their art?
Don't listen to nobody. Just express yourself through your art, like she said. I ain't got the answers. You ain't got the. Don't nobody got the answers. So
Right.
just create and then make mistakes
Right.
and chill and drink wine, eat mad good food.
Right, exactly. Just enjoy the process, right?
Make love to beautiful people.
There you go.
Do some dope shit, you know?
Right. And surround yourself with beautiful souls. Shit. I feel you on that.
Big fact.
I feel you on that. And also, I know you do events down here in Greenville. You put together a couple of dope events that I've actually attended here. How do you go about, finding a good venue to host your events at?
I would say there's not a lot of venues in Greenville that would accept hip hop rap music, because the crowd it brings is raw and aggressive. So I would say really just get a bunch of different artists from all different walks of life and put them in the same room, because the chances are somebody's gonna like somebody there. And somebody likes one person and that draws everybody. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get the dude that raps like a rock star. Go ahead and get the dude that's screaming on a track. Go ahead and get the dude that sounds like the punk rock with the gold hair. They all rapping, but they all look like completely different people. Right. Go ahead and get the dude that's still rapping like Curtis Blow. On my way to school. It's crazy ass shit.
It's about bringing together these different types of people, putting them together all in one room and making something magical happen. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's why with what you are doing at the end of the day, exactly. For real, keep that up. But you guys, that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Bianca Speaks. Again, if you've watched this far already, what are you doing? Go ahead and subscribe. Oh yeah, that's his daughter Venus.
That's my daughter Venus.
Yeah.
That's what I said. She's my daughter. I guess it is my daughter. Go. It's your boy MDH Vamp. I got the Hindsight album coming April Fool's Day, April 1st. Follow me on social media, MDH CEO 222. It's on Twitter and that's on Instagram. Just holla at me.
Push a man all on the road. Gotta be out for some days. Don't know the time that it takes. We just surviving our faith. Push a man all on the road. Gotta be out for some days.
I rap another 5 lines. Y'all listen back on that shit, and then sooner or later it's I got a whole 4 minutes done. I'll just take a little bit out of it. But for the most part, I've been trying to not judge myself no more, because I judge myself for making it, and I think everything out when I write. But I've been writing less and shit. Right.
We gonna edit that part out. I lost one of this for a second there.
Go. It's your boy Vamp. And this is my daughter Venus. We out here thugging big boots. No, I'm just I'm sorry, man. I had to do something stupid. Go. It's your boy MDH Vamp. Follow me, MDH CEO 222. We out here.
Oh,
that was